everybody, so I just turned the camera back on. I got started with this and realized that I hadn't turned the camera on, so I'm just toying with whether or not to create a little pocket or something at the back of my fairy door. Again, trying for the unexpected, and also to just cover up that little bit of excess glue that I've got on the back of the arch. And I've been thinking about it and decided that this may add a little bit of stability to my arch as well, so that's what I'm hoping. And I've chosen this paper from the same collection. It may even be the same sheet of paper, I'm not really sure, but it's the same collection as the backing paper, so the Legrand's Victorian from AntiquePaperie. And I'm kind of thinking about using these flowers here. So I just don't know whether I'll be able to fit them all in without covering up the... And I will be covering up that beautiful mandala, so I don't really want to do that. So I may just choose to use a little strip of this. Just trying to get an idea of how deep I want to make it. I don't want a particularly deep pocket. I wasn't really planning on putting a pocket here, so I'm thinking about there, which will cut it off roughly there. Okay, and turning that up the opposite direction, because when this goes, when this is closed, if it's got something in it, that something will be sitting upright. It'll be sitting that way. So that's my thinking. And then, oh dear, that's torn. Or perhaps it was cut. Can I get... going to see if I can tear another strip. I think it'll have a little bit of green on it, but I think that's okay. Oops. Speaking of unexpected. I was actually considering using some lace, but I started to think it would be a little bit too bulky. So, okay, so I'm going to ink across the top. And across the bottom. And this will look upside down when the door is open, but I think that will be okay. And as you can see, it's not covering up too much of the door, the mandala, that you can still see that beautiful pattern. But it does cover up this messy glue section, which is what I'm wanting. So what I'm thinking is, if I'm going to add glue to these strips here, which is the part I want to cover. Oops, and this side here. Trying to remember how far up to come. And then, making sure my orientation's right, I'm going to pop a little strip of glue across the bottom. And hopefully that will be enough to adhere the pocket. So that paper is still thin enough to bend, allowing that door to close and not create too much bulk. Okay. And it does cover up a good majority of that nasty glue. So then I do need to try and fussy cut, which isn't going to be easy. Do this side first because I do need to add more glue up there. And that side's well adhered. Okay. And yes, I have gone all quiet. I'm quietly praying that this works because I've put a lot of love into this journal card and I really just want it to be as amazing as I think it can be. Okay, that's one side done. So now how to get to this side. My goodness, we did it. Okay. So I just need to ink around the edge there. Just moving my mess off to the side. And I did just want to have a little look at these labels I've fussy cut. I feel like I need to, well actually I need to look at the front of the door and underneath the door. So I feel that like that works with that journaling card that's become a pocket. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it with the door. I'm wondering whether that one, I don't hate that. And I don't hate it with that either. Oops. Hello, I'm back again. I have been printing some labels and fussy cutting, trying to decide what labels to use for my little journaling card here. And I had mentioned earlier that I had printed some from Artzology, which again, Deb, I believe it is. I'm truly sorry because I believe I've been giving credit to the wrong person for your beautiful labels, and I feel really bad. So I just wanted to extend an apology and let all of my viewers know that these beautiful labels are from Artzology. I did have... I believe I had a full sheet that I can show you. So these are the labels that I have fussy cut. I've only fussy cut a few at this stage. And as you can see, Artzology, and there are 2 in the set. So this is the second page, which I haven't actually printed before now, so I'm excited to get those fussy cut and start using them. And I've also purchased the labels from Tracie Fox, which are new, relatively new to her shop, I think. I don't recall seeing them before. So they're called Antiquity labels, and I've only purchased, there are 2 sets. I've only purchased the 1 set. I thought I had both in the large to show you. I've been fussy cutting, so this is page 1. I've printed them 2 to a page here. I can't show you the full page because I don't have one in a large printed. So, well, that will actually give you a better idea. So that's page 1, and page 2 are, I believe, the same labels but in a different colour scheme. They're a more neutral colour scheme. So I've gone ahead and I've printed those, and I've fussy cut the large ones because that's what I thought I would need for this project. Now, I don't know what will work or if anything will work. I'm just playing with ideas at the moment. So I did have this one here, and I don't recall if I did that on camera or off camera. I believe I stopped videoing because hubby came home. Not 100% sure about that, but I didn't mind it, but it's got Cafe Restaurant de Paris written on it, and I don't really feel like that fits in with the theme of this, so I'm not sure about that. So I have a couple here from Artzology, and I don't mind that with this. I need to sort of check it with the card open and closed. I'm not loving it as much with that. I'm starting to feel like it's going to be a really difficult find. I don't like that one at all. See, that one works with the butterfly, but I don't feel like it works down here. I'm starting to wonder whether I've got too many colour schemes going on. And I don't mind that with the butterfly or even with this fairy. I feel like the flower at the bottom sort of blends in a little with her, but then I don't hate it with that, but I'm not 100% sold. So I'm going to leave that there. So I've got these labels from Tracie Fox. These are the coloured set. So I'm just going to pop those ones away because I know I don't want those. Kind of matches the fairy's wings. I don't hate that actually. I feel like there's the blues in here and the blues on the fairy wing. I'm going to keep that one aside. I wasn't expecting that. I don't mind that either. It's kind of got blues and pinks in the flowers. Don't mind that either. That one's a no for me. So is that one. No. No. I don't mind that one being a more neutral. Gosh, this one's going to be hard. I can feel it. I think I need to leave that open. No. That one's no. No. Don't dislike that, but I'm not 100% sold. Ooh, that one kind of made me stop and take a second look. I think that one's just too big. Tracie, these are really fun. I'm not feeling it with this one. The colours are so beautiful. Don't think so. Oh, I kind of like that with all of this going. Oh, that's kind of really pretty. It's tying in the greens from here as well as the pinks and purples from the door. And it's kind of soft with the blues and the greens in the landscape, not so much with my fairy. Oh, I really like that one too. Oh golly, this is hard. So that's pulling in the greens for me from both the door and the background. And then again with the landscape. I feel like that's my front runner for now. And I do have the neutrals here as well. So I'm just going to pop these colours aside. And I did just want to check the neutrals. I'm not sure. I haven't really used them, so I'm going to say no. I feel like the brown tone, I thought the brown tone might work with, oh, I don't mind that, with my door, but it's more of a grey brown in some of these that I thought might work with the door. I really like that with the, I feel like it's blending this brown and the greyish. I say grey brown because I've actually covered it in Distress ink. Kind of works with this as well. Well, that's my favourite so far. I'm thinking that's too grey. No. Again, I think that one's too big. I liked it, but I still prefer the other. Too grey. Kind of made this tricky for myself because I have 3 different levels on this card that I'm trying to match it to. No. Sorry, I keep sliding this around. Probably going to make you all sick. I just had a really bad feeling that it wasn't videoing then. Okay, so out of all of those, I have those. So these were my front runners. These were, I'm not so sure. I still really like that with this, but I'm not 100% sold with this. I'm going to keep that one to the side. And I'm going to say no to that one. I still really like that with all of this going on. If I tuck that under. I think that's really pretty, and I do like the fact that that's got a bit of color to it as well. Oh, and I still really like it with that. Okay, so that's made me decide that that one won't work. And then I don't remember which way I had that. I think I've decided on this one here. Yay! I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't going to. I think that's really lovely. Okay. Happy. I was getting a little concerned I wasn't going to find anything that would work. So, oh golly, I've just lost all of my little pieces from Tracie Fox out of the top of my ephemera folder. I've decided I need to create another ephemera folder. This one is just way too full. When I was doing my fussy cutting, I'm sorry, I know I'm off camera. I just need to pick up all these little pieces before I lose them. Sorry, it was these little pieces here that came out. When I was doing my fussy cutting, I was thinking about the fact that I really feel like I need to create a new, this is my Tracie Fox page, and I now have to try and fit these in there. Yes, I was thinking I need to create myself another ephemera folder, and I do actually have, I think I have, oh golly, I don't think they're going to fit, guys. I'm just going to pop that to the side. I do still have, I think, to my right, I believe I created 2 lots of covers, not realizing that I only needed one, or I don't remember the exact story, but I've just lost another little piece, and I'm hoping I've popped it in the right spot. So I think I've got another set of covers there, and I'm not finding this one real sturdy. So I've had a little idea before I turn the camera on. So I'm thinking that might be a project in the very near future, because I need to do something. Okay, off track. So I'm going to lock that in. I'm going to ink that up. use my glue stick because it's just here. A little piece of cotton that's decided to stick to the front. And it doesn't want to shift. There we go. Okay. I think that's really, really fun. So we can pull that down. We have a little bit of journaling space here and a little pocket that we've created. I feel like that does need a little bit, oh no, it does have lots of ink. It's just that it doesn't look like it so much from this angle. Okay, so a little pocket that we've created so we can pop a little journaling card or something in there and tuck it in and have it sitting in there. And then opening this up and we have another little tuck spot here with our beautiful little fairy in there that her wings are just popping out over the top. And of course our little door, when it's closed, tucks away and holds both of those doors in place. I'm so happy with that. Thank you to everybody who has watched me create this in particular, because it has been a process. I will admit that I have walked away from this journaling card and I have done other things and I've come back to it. When I pop this on video and put it on my channel, I will probably not have it in exact order. I have actually done the back of the card already, but that will be put out in another video, I'm thinking, at this stage. So like I said, I did walk away from this for a little while and try and get my head around some ideas and did other things in between while I had a good think about where I wanted to go. So I really wanted to thank you all for bearing with me, being patient, still following along, and I'm so happy with this journaling card. Okay, I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Happy crafting and go out and have some fun. Be creative. Bye for now.